皆さんこんにちは. Hi everyone and welcome back to JapanesePod101.com's Kantan Kana. In the last lesson, we learned the Hiragana characters na, ni, nu, ne, and no. If you're not feeling confident about those, review the last lesson before continuing on. You've already learned 25 Hiragana characters, so let's make it 30. We'll start with ha. 1, 2, 3. The first stroke has a hane at the end of it. This character is sometimes pronounced differently, but we will talk about that in another lesson. Also, ha looks a lot like ke, but with a curve at the end. Try not to confuse them. Here's haha. Mother. And here's hana. Flower. Next we have hi. Write it all with one stroke. Over, down, around, and like this at the end. Hito means person, and hikui means low. Now let's move on to fu. Fu is written with 4 strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, it's pronounced fu, not hu or fu. Your teeth don't touch your bottom lip. If you put your hand in front of your mouth, you should feel a puff of air when you say it. Here's fuku, which means clothes. And futa, which means lid. Next is he. He should all be one stroke. The second part should be longer than the first. There's also another way to pronounce he, but we'll save that for another lesson. Heso means belly button, and heta means unskilled. Our last character today is ho. 1, 2, 3, 4. This character looks a lot like ha that we talked about earlier. The difference is ho has an extra line on top right here. One example of ho is hone. Which means bone. Another example is hosoi, which means slender. Now let's have a short quiz. I'll show you the hiragana and you read it. Bonus points if you remember what it means. Hana, flower. Hito, person. Hosoi, slim. Now it's time for Chihiro's tip. Can you think of any Japanese place names that use the hiragana that we have learned so far? Now you can write Fukuoka in southern Japan and Akasaka, a district in Tokyo where the JapanesePod101.com office is. For extra practice, find a map of Japan in English and see which place names you can write in hiragana. Pretty soon you'll be able to write them all. Have you ever seen a kuma in the wild? Kuma means bear, and we will learn how to write that word in hiragana and a lot more in the next lesson. See you then!